Welcome to today's video. Today, we're taking you on a fascinating journey through time to discover how our planet formed and how life began on it. We'll explore the origins of Earth 4.5 billion years ago, from dramatic asteroid collisions and the creation of the moon, to the first simple organisms that eventually led to everything we know today. Why does Earth have water? How did a chemical soup become something alive? And what was the key to making our planet a home for life? These are the questions we'll answer today. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Let's begin at the very start. More than 4.5 billion years ago, our solar system was just a cloud of dust and gas that began collapsing under its own gravity. At the center of this chaos, the sun was born, and around it, planets, including Earth, started to form. Earth, as we know it today, looked entirely different back then. It was a molten ball of lava and volcanoes, where no life could survive. A pivotal moment came when another planet the size of Mars, Theia, collided with Earth. This impact not only created our moon, but also helped stabilize Earth's rotation, a crucial factor for the emergence of life. One of the greatest mysteries of science is where Earth's water came from. Without water, life could never have existed. There are two main theories. The first suggests that water was delivered by comets and asteroids that contained ice. These objects bombarded the young Earth, bringing vast amounts of water. The second theory posits that water was trapped in minerals deep within Earth's mantle and gradually released to the surface through volcanic activity. It's likely a combination of both. Once water was present on Earth, the story continued. The early atmosphere was filled with water vapor, methane, ammonia, and other gases. A scientific experiment from the 1950s showed that when these conditions are simulated, amino acids, the building blocks of life, can form. These molecules gradually began to combine in warm ponds and deep sea vents. It was in these extreme conditions that the first cells might have arisen. The first organisms to appear were simple prokaryotic cells. They had no nucleus, but were incredibly resilient. These organisms could survive in extreme conditions, such as hydrothermal vents at the bottom of the ocean, where temperatures and pressures were unimaginable for other forms of life. These cells laid the foundation for more complex forms of life. A crucial moment in the development of life was photosynthesis. Cyanobacteria, the first organisms to master photosynthesis, began releasing oxygen into the atmosphere. This process triggered the Great Oxygenation Event, which completely transformed the composition of the atmosphere and enabled the rise of more complex organisms. The oxygen revolution was so dramatic that many existing organisms that couldn't tolerate oxygen perished. But for the future of life, it was a turning point. As cells began to join together, the first multicellular organisms emerged. These life forms were capable of greater specialization and faster adaptation to their environment. Around 540 million years ago, the Cambrian explosion occurred. During this short period, an astonishing diversity of new life forms appeared, including the first animals that became the ancestors of today's species. From chaotic clouds of dust and gas to a molten ball of lava, and finally to today's incredible world teeming with life. The story of Earth is full of fascinating twists and milestones. What surprised you the most about this story? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Professor Adam at your service.